everyone. So today's problem of the day is maximum ice cream bars. So what is given in description? It is a sweltering summer day, and a boy wants to buy some ice cream bar. And at the store there are an ice cream bar. You are given an array cost of length n, where cost I is the price of the ith ice cream bar in coins. The boy initially has coin to spend, and he want to buy as many ice cream bar as possible. The boy can buy the ice cream bar in any order. Return the maximum number of ice cream bar the boy can buy with coin. You must solve the problem by counting short. So what is basically given in the question? We will be given one cost array. Suppose cost array will be something like 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, something like this. And we will be given one integer, coins integer. Suppose if my coins integer is 6, that means the boy has 6 coins. So what we need to find? We need to find the maximum number of ice cream bar the boy can buy, and these are the cost of each ice cream bar. So how we can find the maximum number of ice cream bars? So how we can do? We will try to find think this problem like, if we will try to find the minimum coin bar first, then we are able to find the maximum ice cream bar. Suppose if I will buy this bar, then my number of bars जो मैंने buy किए, that number will be 1, and it will decrease my coins by 1 only, and I will be left with 5 coins. Now second, if I will buy this ice cream bar, then my number of bars will be ice cream bar will be 2, and one this, and second is this, and coin will be reduced by 2, so it will be 3. Now again, if I will buy this, so number of ice cream bar will be 3, and coins will be reduced by 3, so it will be 0. Now if I will be trying to find this, then I will not be able to find, because I will need 4 coins, but my coins left are 0. So the number of ice cream bar I am able to buy are 3. So if I will buy the minimum cost ice cream bar first, then I will be able to maximize my number of ice cream bars. I hope you are able to understand. So we need to we need to short this cost vector. So if I will short this, so it will be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we will be trying to find from left to right if I am able to buy that ice cream bar. How I will be trying to find using this vector? So if my number of coins is greater than the cost of this ith bar, then I'm able to buy this coin. And then if I will buy, then I will do answer plus plus, and I can reduce my coins from by using this cost of the ith ice cream bar. And and the same thing I will do for all the elements moving from left to right. Now the same thing, if I will see for the first example, to 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. So if I will short this cost, so it will be something like 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And my coins integer is 7. So I will start buying from left to right. If I will buy this coin, this ice cream bar, then my coins will be reduced by 1, because the cost is 1, and the answer will be 1. Then second, again, I will buy this ice cream bar, so my coins will be 5, and the answer will be 2. Now again, if I will buy this, then my coins will be reduced by 2, and it will be 3, and my answer will also be 3. Now again, if I will buy this, then it will reduce by 3, so it will be coins will be 0, and my answer will be 4. And again, if I will try to find this, I try to buy this ice cream bar, it cost is 4, but my cost is 0, which is less than this cost of the ice cream. So I was not able to find the this ice cream bar, so I can break my loop. So the number of ice cream bar I'm able to buy are 4. So I can return 4. So, but this is easy. Like we can directly do with the help of short. But in our question, it is given you must solve the problem by counting short. So who all don't know about counting short? You can understand what we are doing in counting short. Counting short means we will declare one vector, and we will in that vector we will store all the cost of the all the frequency of all the cost of the ice cream. In this case, suppose it is ice cream, so we will store the cost of ice cream. Suppose the same thing I have done in my solution. I did this solution using the counting chart. So what I'm doing in this solution is like I declared this frequency. Why I have used this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, this 10 to the power 5 plus 1 size of that frequency, because my cost of I can range from 1 till 10 to the power 5. So that's why I have used this size as 10 to the power 5 plus 1, so that I am able to store my 10 to the power 5 value as well. So this I will store the frequency of all the cost in this frequency vector, and I will start looping from 1 till the last value, like 10 to the power 5. So if this why I'm using this loop from 1 till 10 to the power 5, because it will show me if my frequency of I equals to 0. That means I don't have any ice cream bar of cost I. And if my frequency of I equals to 2, that means I have 2 ice cream bar of cost I. So I will start it from 1 till 10 to the power 5, because we need to buy ice cream bar of minimum cost first. That's why I'm starting it from 1. If my frequency of I equals to 0, that means there are no ice cream bar of cost I. So I can basically continue, and I will move to the second I. Otherwise, if I will see if coins is less than I, that means my coins will be something like 2. Suppose I have coins 2, but I already covered I equals to 0, 1, 2, and I am on 3. So if there is no sense of moving after this, if my coins are left, my left coins are 2, because ultimately from moving from left to right, my numbers will be increased, my cost will be increased only. So I can basically break the loop that I will not be able to buy the ice cream bar further, and then I will use this can buy, matlab how many ice cream bar I can buy, which will be equals to minimum of the frequency of I. That means the number of the frequency of the ice cream bar of cost I, and the coins divided by i's. Why coins divided by I? Because if we will divide coins divided by the price, then I will be able to find कि मेरे पास जितने coins है उनमें I am able to buy the ice cream bar or not, and how many ice cream bar I am able to buy. So minimum of these both will give us the number of ice cream bar I can buy of cost I. Then I can do this answer plus equals to can buy, the number of ice cream bar I can buy, and I will reduce this cost of the ice cream bar from this coins. This can buy is the number of ice cream bar, and I is the cost of one ice cream bar. The total cost will be can buy into I, and I will reduce it from coins, and ultimately I can return my answer. If I will see the time complexity, so time complexity in this case will be big of 10 to the power 5, because I am using this loop, and space complexity is also 10 to the power big of 10 to the power 5, because I am using this extra space, this frequency vector. So I hope you are able to understand this question. You can solve it directly using the short function as well. But in our question, it is given that we need to solve it using the counting short. And in counting short, we generally need to use the frequency vector to store the cost of everything. Like in our case, it is ice cream. So we need to store the cost of every ice cream in the frequency vector, and then we need to solve it from left to right. This is we are doing in counting short. That's why I have done with the help of that. So yeah, thank you.